I just got done interviewing Ginny Caroselli for Taking Healthy Back with Maria. Of course, I'm Maria. And she wanted to interview me about this whole mission that I'm on. It really is a self-proclaimed mission, but I am believing that it's going to take off and that people are going to want to join the Taking Healthy Back community. So Ginny, thank you.
I'm so excited to be asking you some questions. I've known Maria for 20 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've had a
Right.
long history, and I haven't seen you physically in a couple years, and she
Right.
just absolutely looks amazing. And I'm just really wanting to
Thank
know a little bit of the story about how you got started with this whole idea of beginning a channel called Taking Healthy Back. I'm really interested.
Okay, well that's awesome, and thank you for your interest. I am an empty nester. I just became an empty nester in the middle of 2021 or 2022, and I was thinking, what am I going to do next in my life? What's the next chapter going to bring? And since the last 25, 30 years of my life has been dedicated to my family and keeping them as healthy as possible in all natural ways, that it just seemed fitting for my next stage of life to bring that mission more to the world. With the world that we live in is over-medicated, overwhelmed, over-processed, over everything, over-consumption, and the level of wellness, or I should say sickness, is off the charts, and it makes me sad. And I believe we're all connected, and if you're sick, then in some way I'm sick. And how do we break the cycle? And how do we get people awake to the idea of wanting to be healthy, not just managing sickness? Being sick is not normal.
And you know, I'm thinking as you're talking about this, when I had my holistic centers, I would say to people, I can't want this for you.
Right.
More than you want it for yourself. So,
Mm-hmm.
so what's the first step to help people want it? What do you think?
I think the first step is awareness. Awareness to your environment, awareness to the products that you're using in and on your body and in your home, and then to make a decision. And what's really key to you getting started on this journey is that you have to believe that your wellness is paramount and that you can get better if you're sick. And I believe everybody who's not vigilant about what they're doing in their life is sick in some manner. Then I believe you have to want to get better. There's a lot of people who are sick who want to get better, but their sickness defines them. What would they be if they weren't sick? And that may be holding them back because they're afraid of the unknown. And then the third thing is you have to take action. It's great to want it, to read all the books, to get all the lotions and potions, but you have to do something with it. And those are my 3 things that people need before they can even get started on this journey.
Wow, what a beautiful mission that you have. I'm really excited about that, and I've watched a few of your videos already, and there's plenty more to come.
Oh yeah, there is, and they're getting better and better. You know, I'm proud of how things are progressing, and I'm learning a lot from all the people that I'm interviewing.
That's so beautiful. So what are some final thoughts you would like to leave the audience with today?
Some final thoughts. I want people to want it, just like you said with your client. If you don't want it, then you're not going to get better if you need to get better. And it all starts with the renewing of your mind and getting yourself in the right mindset. And it's not as hard as you think. you can't take a whole staircase all at once. You start with one step. The first step for me is awareness. Then you have to make the decision. And then you have to take action. And that could be finding a practitioner, a doctor even, a natural doctor, or people like you and me who have been living this lifestyle for over 20 years. We don't think twice about it. Our wellness is natural to us and to nature, and we can be their gentle guides to help them find their own ebb and flow within their life. And one of the things that I'm doing to help people is for them to take a personality test so that they know how they do things, how they like to do things. We won't all do the same thing. I don't want people to look at me and say, well, what do you do? And then try and mimic it, because it doesn't work. My personality is very different than everybody else is a unique blueprint, a unique fingerprint of everything in their life. So for me, I help people find out what their personality is.
That's great.
And then we work a program that fits their personality. A lot of times, the things that are required of people to get better is so far outside their comfort zone that it's not sustainable.
That's a great point.
And
wow.
if we're doing things in the manner in which we like to learn and do, then it's going to be an easier process.
Wow.
If I tell you to drink a green drink every day and you just can't get it down, it ain't happening.
Right.
You know, so help is readily available. There's a lot of people out there that you know, that I know, and my point of taking Healthy Back is to guide people to find the right method or the right tools.
Excellent.
To sustain their wellness, and then to teach their children.
Yeah. Generation upon generation to just change this world. And I love the title of your channel, Taking Healthy Back. That feels like powerful, and it feels like this is something I want to do. I want to take healthy back.
I believe that our health and wellness has been stolen from us, from the pharmaceutical companies to the food companies to our government. I know that's, not a glamorous thing to say, but I believe it's the truth. Our soil is depleted, chemicals are being sprayed in the air. How do we make our home a sacred haven so that when we go out and are bombarded by all these things, the EMFs, the chemicals, negative mindsets, hostility, how do we make our home a sanctuary where we're safe, where we can replenish and get renewed and then live our purpose?
Wow. Yes, you are so right, because from conception we are accumulating just
before
toxins alone.
Conception, for sure.
Right, and it's just building, like you say, the air we breathe, the food we eat, everything. It's just the water we drink. So you'll have tips along the way from people that you interview that will be helpful, and some may resonate with certain people, and some may not. But that's what it's all about, is finding what works for you. I love the personality quiz
I think
idea.
that's a missing link.
Wow.
A lot of people go to doctors and it's a one size fits all, and that's not the case.
Wow. I look forward to every interview that you're going to do from this day forward, and I'm just so pleased to be sitting here with you today and enjoying your company and your mission.
Thank you so much.